Greetings, listeners and viewers. Your host of the night, Zach, here introducing you to The Call, our Call of Cthulhu podcast by Twisted Gears Studios. If you're a fan and wish to support, visit our merch shop and Ko-fi page, where members get extra content, fireside chats, and discounts on merch, and more. Otherwise, a like, comment, sub, or review on your podcast app of choice is always helpful. But for now...
Last we left our investigators, a chase has begun. Our investigators attempted to dispel whatever the Red Hands have summoned, ideally, before any innocents get involved.
Hello there?
Now who's on the you're all responsible for what goes wrong list?
I said hello there.
Well, now I'm paranoid. We are recording, right?
Yes, we are. Yes.
We don't,
need it. I can turn the thing around to me.
Yes.
We don't need it. No. We did very well, though. We did very well.
Move right on to the
Remember, we had to
second round.
record and try to remember what happened?
We're going to move on to the second part of this pursuit, this chase.
Car chase.
Where we have the Birmingham flying up and down these in the industrial part of town roads, because, of course, you're not going to enter into the city proper. That would probably be a bad idea, which is why I'm surprised you're not doing it. And then,
We make good choices sometimes.
We do care about the population.
I feel like...
I like that you said that so dismissive.
So begrudgingly, but correct.
Because I can see things
Listen,
like cultists.
Agatha's
Like
only
Olive.
fired into a crowded street once. That's pretty good.
Says the one throwing machetes at people with dynamite in their pocket.
That wasn't
Boom.
a crowded street. That was just
A crowded door.
a crowded door.
You almost made everyone into jelly. Except Marion.
Including myself.
It was jelly.
Althea have the thing. This has a campaign-ending move ready to go. I can end this campaign.
That's how you'll all die eventually. That's how you'll all die eventually. But
Oh, it will be. Yes.
around 50 feet behind Birmingham, loping along the road, is the Hound. And then around 20 feet behind the Hound at the moment is Skeet in the Packer Twin 6 eating his messy muffin. Yes.
Beautiful.
And we're going to just jump right in, and we're going to go ahead with Marion, who, now that you have the right page, you're going to have to make a magic use check
Dice for the check.
to start whatever this banishment part is.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
You couldn't believe.
And that's
It's a 77 out of 40.
You know what we need to do?
We need
We need to perform a dice exorcism or something, because this. You are Will Wheaton.
Yeah.
Charge your crystals. Let's go.
Will
Will Wheaton.
Not using.
your chi is fucked.
Correct.
Your chi is beep.
That's how I'm sort of doing stuff from now on.
Your chi is beeped.
Yeah. So you
I
start,
tried.
and you start stumbling over your words a little bit, and it comes out sounding a little bit like Parcel tongue. Shawala shadaya. And it's like, oh no, wait, I said that wrong. I do not need to know where the library is. The bibliothèque.
Not bibliotech.
The bibliothèque. In Parcel tongue, though, for snakes who read. They can't turn pages, though. It sort of sucks.
Wow.
Anyway.
Oh
But no,
my
it is,
lord.
it is an attempt. But something does happen as you're trying to
Oh no.
find your way of saying it and everything. You get this feeling that you've done rituals like this before, but you didn't. Through your hive mind, you get a sense that there is another.
Currently, or there
Currently.
what?
What?
Because there definitely was another who had performed almost the exact same, or not those exact same, but performed a similar ritual.
Yes, but no, you get the
There's
sense that
currently.
there is another right now, fully formed. Marion.
Awesome.
As we move on.
Awesome.
Hashtag Team Slug Marion.
How will we know which one is which?
We'll find out in the future, I have a feeling.
You're now officially married one, and then if I marry two.
A gooplicant.
A gooplicant? Is that what you just said? I gotta write that down.
That is the pun I was talking about.
Has anyone seen the most recent Doctor Who specials?
No.
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 Oh, yeah.
And we're not going off track here.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but I just like.
I love gooplicants.
All right.
I wrote it down.
I thought about it late one night. I was like, "This is awesome." That came out wrong. So we're going to move on to. We're going to move on to Agatha, actually, because technically I had jumped over you to Amos last time, and Althea is going to go. At the start of the round as well. You've already. You rolled the first percentage.
Who's you?
Oh, sorry. Audio medium as well. Agatha had rolled the last round's first percentage. I would like Amos to roll this one to see what the negative.
Yeah.
You're gonna be. What's that song with Taylor?
I'm the problem now.
Yeah.
That's what you're
We'll have a roll luck.
No, this is just the percentage on my chart of fuckery.
I don't actually know the rest of the words.
You're something of beepery, you mean?
What'd you roll?
I stare directly.
What did you roll?
I don't want to say it.
What is it?
96.
Never in the mirror, it must be exhausting, always rooting for the...
It's not a grin on his face. I don't like that.
You know that this goes on YouTube, right?
Yeah, and I'm singing it poorly enough.
Okay, fair enough.
Can you roll me a luck roll?
What do you mean?
Yeah, just roll me a luck roll.
Oh no. Yeah, I rolled a 96. Just so,
no.
yeah.
Actually, it's not a luck roll. I just need you to roll me a percentage.
87.
He's lying. It's totally a luck roll.
Can't burn luck on it, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna stop using these dice for today.
Okay.
It's bad.
Oh dear.
What happens is, and this isn't really going to, you're going to have to make it like an opposed perso roll at the end of the round, but something you see as you're driving, there's a vehicle coming on the other side of the road. Oh, like not,
Yes.
coming toward you, and you realize quite quickly it's a cop car.
Please God, let it not be Officer Ricky.
So there's because our beat sort.
To be fair, we did explode things, so somebody probably called that in.
Well, there's been a bit of a ruckus, and it was cop. It was in that percentage. It's because I thought that would be interesting. So what happens though is the cop flies by you and of course passes that. Oh, I need to roll a percentage. So the cop flies by Birmingham, then the rest of you see at the back a cop car slam on its brakes, skid along, and is behind Skeet. So now it's cop car, Skeet, Hound, Birmingham.
We're officially
and
a
the
convoy.
sirens go on.
We're officially a convoy.
And the sirens go on. As we've now added, and plus the heavy rain is still coming down, as now there is also a cop.
Did it also? It must have seen the hound.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, the thing
it
is
did see the hound.
oily
and
black, but
normally
very
people
large.
would, go crazy and stuff like that. Or potentially, it's really rainy and stormy out, and maybe, just maybe, doesn't believe it saw what it saw. This is the thing.
This is Cthulhu.
This is what I'm going with. It's just like, if you're driving down the road and you see a big hound the size of a car running along, and it's a big stormy night, and you're a cop who just drank tons of coffee. I'm not going to say donuts, but drank tons of coffee, and there's a high-speed chase, and there was news of explosions and stuff heading off, and then you see a Birmingham flying down the road, being chased by a Packard Twin 6. I'm just saying that there's a cop following, and it's so stormy right now. All I can see in front of it is Skeet in the Packard Twin 6. Okay, that's what we're
Well,
going.
at least there are no cars here with license plates that could be traced back to me.
I love the
Anyway,
girl.
can't do anything about it right now.
Now I'm going to go to Agatha.
We still have other problems.
You
So many problems.
you cough a little bit. You feel like
Okay.
almost like you have some congestion in your lungs.
Okay.
You're not really sure where this is coming from, but you like cough a little bit, and as you cough up, almost like you think it's like phlegm or something.
Yeah.
You thought maybe it could be something to do with the hound or something.
Yeah.
You notice that there's blood on the floor where you coughed up.
Oh no.
And as you're doing this and you're sheathing your murder knife and clipping, reinserting the mag.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's a mag, even though it's probably just holding bullets within itself, but I'm just going to go with mag. And as you turn, Amos, as you see Agatha is bleeding from her ears. There's a bit of blood coming from the actually outside corner of the good eye. There seems to be almost like a blackish liquid coming from the eye hole. A little bit of trickles of blood from the nose. Looks haggard. Like skin seems to be sunken in, seems to be some red blotches. You have taken 8 points of damage.
That's what I
to
thought
fuel
it was.
this.
Damn it.
I'm just.
Can you just go ahead and roll me a Constitution roll?
I was just thinking, that Althea really isn't.
22 out of 70.
That is a good success because where you've taken more than half the amount of damage than you have hit points in one damage roll, you would have fell unconscious. Potentially falling out of the vehicle. Who knows? I would have actually made it a little... Actually, it might still come up. But no, you do manage to, as you're coughing, you get your wits about you. You just feel sick,
Right.
nauseated. I'm not saying any of this is permanent.
Right. Yeah. No.
But
Not like you have
you-
TB or something.
But
that was the first thing that came to my
could have rolled a 1.
Yeah.
You rolled an 8. Could have rolled a 10. Left you with 1 hit point.
Our discussion about the difference between Althea making sacrifices and Agatha making sacrifices, think about it. When I do it, bad things happen to other people.
Yeah. And that really goes to the differences in your characters. That's the difference in your characters. Agatha cares so much about her friends and other people that she takes all the pain herself. Whereas you
Pass it on to others.
pass it on to others. Like
The rich people, huh?
like some weird, some
doing it on
weird
purpose.
twisted fucking Santa Claus.
It's not on purpose.
Right?
You know?
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Althea claws. They're actual claws.
But it's still my turn, right?
It is still your turn to do something. I'm just going by what Amos sees.
Yeah. Obviously I've reloaded, and now I have 10 rounds then. I
Correct.
have 10 magic rounds.
Wow.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to fire my rifle at the hound. I don't
by all
care.
means.
There's a hound behind.
no. Please don't miss.
Oh, I thought you were saying police. Sorry.
Please don't miss.
Please don't miss. Okay.
So-
Also a skeet behind the hound.
Now,
Cops behind that.
to be clear, now that I'm going to bring this up,
Yes.
if there is a miss, it doesn't need to be a critical fumble. There is a chance that it can hit the Packard.
Yeah.
And then if it misses the Packard, there's a chance it can hit the cop car.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. That
Right?
makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, by all means.
What rank is Ricky right now?
So actually, Vincent Caputo is a detective, a full-fledged detective.
That
And-
Caputo, yeah.
And Ricky is also a detective. He just came out of the detective in training.
Aww.
He is, I'm going with
Very
the
good. Caputo's a okay, cool. So he's a high rank.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
not.
oh no,
the
yeah.
I may have to call a favor.
And he's actually shooting up in the ranks because of the information you've been giving him. It's
Great.
quite the feathers in this cap.
Which
well,
is
I'll go
good,
with that.
because this is not just a
Tentacles
high-speed
in
chase
the
anymore, it's a
rolled
high-speed gun chase.
21 out of 70.
You rolled a 21 out of 70.
Yeah.
So that's a hard success.
Yes.
Because I will attempt to dodge.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Nice.
That is 2d6 plus
2d6 plus 4.
Ooh,
14.
14
Wow.
points of damage.
good.
Yep.
Good. Good.
I hesitate to ask how much health this thing has.
I would
so-
not tell you.
I know.
Mostly our best bet right now is just to slow it down a little tiny bit.
Just enough.
Just enough.
And also keep its focus on us.
So the way I'm going to play this out is the bullet shoots into its mass.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to put it. Just shoots into the mass as it's sort of think of like werewolf movies you've seen, the looping gate as it's running forward, and it hits into the mass, and you do realize as well that parts of it are phasing in and out. But it does get staggered slightly.
Okay.
Right? But doesn't it this is a Cthulhu thing. It does get staggered slightly. It does continue to keep running, but you definitely hit it and you definitely hurt it.
Okay.
Even though its face that you're seeing, the hound's face, isn't really its true face. As it got hit, it frayed open slightly.
Okay.
You know, from the shock of actually getting hurt. And what I'm going to do is the amount of damage you did this round of 14, I'm going to take that exact percentage off of its pursuit
I figured that's what.
for its
Yeah,
next check.
Okay, cool.
that makes sense.
So as you keep hurting it, you make it harder for it to continue the pursuit.
Yeah,
Okay, does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Perfect.
Good shot.
nicely done.
Do I get a check mark on that too?
Yes, you do. Okay, and then we're going to go to Amos. And here's the thing with the book again. Is there anything you want to do other than keeping yourself steady with the book?
In all seriousness, this time I can actually like do some kind of inspirational assistance. It's just like, hey, just take a deep breath. It's good. She got that thing covered. Don't look at it. Just read the book.
Now, is there a skill?
That's way too chill. Sorry, I like it.
I'm trying.
Do it as fast.
It was a way
I'm
better
actually not
tempo
going to
last
call
one.
it for a skill check for this. I'm willing to, because it makes it just, unless there's, because I mean persuade, but I like the idea of it just being, you've known each other
Yeah.
for a while now, at least a year.
We've been
A
doing
year and
stuff
2
this
weeks.
year.
Yeah, a year and 2 weeks.
That's 2 years.
No.
Oh.
No.
54 weeks.
It was 1 year.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
was
1
1
year.
year from the date where you at first went to Swill's Gullet.
Oh, so it's been a year.
I
Get
hear.
to get to know things, don't you?
Trauma bonding.
Okay. What I'll do is I will give you a bonus die
Oh, yay.
from the,
Thanks. Appreciate it.
thanks, appreciate it.
Do.
For when your turn comes again, you're going to have a bonus die, so remember that because I will forget it. But I would also like you to make me a strength check. And because you didn't do anything else physical, it's just a straight up strength check. Just to keep your footing and not...
No, plus 20? Like last time?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you the plus 20. It's fine by me.
Still not gonna be enough. But I'll burn 2 luck on it.
Oh!
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because as long as... So here's the thing. You get a plus 20 as long as you're not doing anything else physical.
Yeah.
If you decide to also hollow your gun and start shooting or to do something else...
Oh, I know how useless my gun is right now. But that's a little fucked up. We're going to talk about that later.
We have a lot to talk about.
You sure do? Sure do, Bloods McGee. Good lord.
Okay, so you do manage to keep the book nice and firm for the readings that's been going to be going on.
For readings.
Good readings.
The readings is Skeet saying, right?
Yep.
Oh, well, the readings is...
Books is be dangerous.
Yeah.
The book says bees.
That's Amos. And now we're going to go to the Skeet. Yeah, I'm going to go to Skeet. The cop car is now just swerved around, hit its sirens, spot behind Skeet. And once again, Skeet is fine. Anyone who's seen him now sees him holding the muffin in like 2 fingers, has a jug of orange juice, takes this to focus in. Right? As he spills some on himself, and once again, he's just trying to rub it down.
What a champion.
Man's a mess.
My house is going to be responsible for stripping all the orange orchards.
Or keeping all those orange orchards employed.
So,
I feel like we're more of a mess than he is.
can you
Yeah.
make a note? Oh, no, actually, you're not going to make a note because you don't make notes.
No.
Marion, make me a note because it's the first time Althea has thought about where's all this orange juice coming from?
What?
Because
Oh.
it's coming from the amount of orange juice that this gentleman goes through.
It's got a magical refillable jug.
You're wondering what your orange juice bill is in a month.
God damn it.
You got enough money, you're fine.
I have to buy an orchard.
orchard.
I'm gonna have to buy an orchard. I'll probably be cheaper.
Well, that is something as you also start thinking, I'm going to have to buy an orchard.
A mental note to buy an
And then
orchard.
you think, unless somebody already bought an orchard.
Did Cadbury buy us an orange orchard?
You know, he's really good at anticipating my needs.
We're going to go ahead to the drive auto versus the pursuit roll.
Do we want to do a check for Marion first?
No, because Marion started off this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
All
At the end of everything, it's a... And don't forget your extra 10%
Yeah, I got it written.
from thing, and I got a minus 14 for my pursuit check.
I got, with the 10%, I got a 24 out of 60.
Okay, so you come up to another turn, and you manage to take it quite well. Like, no issue.
Rice!
But what happens with the hound is it sort of slides a bit off the road and loses some distance. So it got shot as it tries to make the turn, loses some distance.
It's scrabbling on the ground.
And the scrabbling, then it quickly jumps forward. So I'm going to say it's around 75 feet.
You slow
behind
down
now.
a little bit to keep it within sight.
No, because I don't think that's going to be a problem.
It's still in sight, but there's just a little bit more distance because this could have went a completely other different way if it, was right up on the back.
True.
So no, so the shot really helped. It would have been a success if you had not shot it
Okay.
with your eye bullets.
Eye bullets is probably
It's a new product from Apple.
Okay.
Stop. I don't need them suing me.
I wouldn't be surprised if. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody came out with something like that with a company like that. Yeah, or which company? I don't know. We're not. Yes, we're not going to. We're going to move on.
Yeah.
So
Moving on.
that is Althea. I'm going to very simply say from the previous check that Skeet manages to take the turn, no problem. There's something with those tires, I tell you. There's something with those tires.
What did he do?
I might have
And
also...
I'm going to say, just for the brevity, that the cop car also follows quite, so basically what happens is, as Skeet comes around a turn, he actually has to slow down a little bit because he was only 20 feet behind and the thing slowed down. So it's that. It almost looks like Skeet is pushing the hound. The hound is right up against the grill of the Packard.
Oh.
Should we
Low people.
maybe?
I might have also bought stocks and, tires. Oh! Goodyear! There you go!
I would have been waiting years
For me to buy stocks and Goodyear tires.
for that. I've been waiting years.
Well, I mean, I knew...
Son of a bitch.
When I first created the character, I was like, heir to the Goodyear tire, and I was like, wait, no, oh no, those came after, right? I think did they? All right, whatever. I thought about it, but I was like, I went another direction, but I kept the last name.
If you were Vlasic, it'd be Vlasic of the Vlasic Pickle Fortune.
Well, it turns out I own 51%, probably. Renamed. They are now renamed Goodyear tires. Anyway.
Remarkable. I love it. I love it so much.
Eventually, we
Really
got
old
there.
company.
Yeah,
The whole
we're
point of the
oldest-
campaign was for that line. Good night, everybody. No. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead, and we're going to start off the next phase with Marion. But this is also the top of the round. So at the top of this round, I would like Marion to roll me a percentage to see on my little chart. Also, the ones you've already chosen, that have already been rolled, I've replaced them now with something else. So if it gets re-rolled, there is another thing.
Oh.
There's one thing that has more and more of an opportunity of happening.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll me a percentage.
20.
20.
Is that with the bonus die?
No, that's for later.
This is just running.
Right,
This
This
is rolling.
this is just for...
Yeah,
See,
this,
we're
To
going-
see
Now I feel bad because that would have been a good...
Marion's the problem now.
Wow.
it's true though.
We're taking turns. I'll be
Yeah.
the problem more so next time.
So out here in this industrial part of all these, in this outskirts of town, of the city, There is a little bit of farmland out around here as well. And what you see as you coming really quick up on it is a very large farming tractor.
I was going to say,
Just on the road, puttering up the road. Because the farming implements all happen right away.
They do.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Yep.
It's taken up most of the road. I'm going to say like a baler or something along
Not enough
those
vodka in
lines.
here.
A farming implement
Yep.
vehicle. We're quite familiar with seeing these things here.
The only reason we haven't hit a crate of oranges is because Skeet has drank them all.
It's true.
Trope all the things.
So you do know you're going to have to make some deft maneuvers to maneuver around this tractor, and you're probably going to have to slow down in order to do it
If there's
safely.
farmland around, does that mean there's like large fields of wheat and stuff? Like,
Yeah, you can. Yes,
That is.
You better be calling that
risky.
family and reimbursing everything. They
let's.
but it's risky.
Yeah.
It's risky. So
Very
yeah,
risky.
let's put it this
You can
way.
get stuck in the mud.
children of.
I want you to.
Ah, the mud. Fuck. Sorry.
Anyway, I
Okay.
haven't done it yet. It's just, a thought.
That doesn't.
Yeah, OBS crashed. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that's fine.
I only use it as a monitoring application.
Cool.
It's fine.
So you do have a choice to make. You can slow down slightly and try to work your way around the tractor. You can maintain your speed and daredevil your way around the tractor. Or you can head off into a field. You can see, farmland, pile of wheat, or corn fields.
I'm going to maintain speed and daredevil my way around it.
Yeah, but you can think about it.
That's the
until
best
you
option of the
roll.
three.
Honestly, I would not have chosen the field.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
feels bad again.
if I slow down, this thing is going to end up getting a chance to leap into the back of this truck. So, worst case scenario, I have to buy a building that I've damaged.
Marion, before I forget, you now get to roll the ritual with a bonus die. Now, there may be more than 2 or 3. It all depends on the success rate that's needed. You need to succeed at this in some way.
11.
Hey!
Yes.
11%. Take advantage.
And that is a hard success because I had a 40.
That is a good success.
Good.
So there is a number of total I'm looking for.
Okay.
And a hard is worth 2. A success and then a success beyond
Yep.
regular success. So right now you have 2.
Okay.
And there is a number that I'm looking for. And when we reach it, this is when this pursuit changes or ends. Or if you don't reach it and it kills you all.
It's not 69.
Sounds good.
What? God, no. You know,
God.
this is like Dragon Ball Z. No, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, just waiting another 40 episodes for the spirit bomb to get done. You drive around,
Guys.
we're out of gas.
Fuel is running low.
So is patience.
Oh my God.
Can we just call this a 68 and go home?
Tell you a good 69 joke later.
Yeah, okay.
This is what I have to do.
I love your sex.
This
I love it.
this is what has to say.
Oh, this is what I have to work with. Name your sex tape. As we're going to move on to Agatha again.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at it again, but I would like to aim at front paw.
Like
Pod.
one of the front lower
Yeah,
paws.
see if I can get it to maybe roll or tumble.
It will be harder to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
But at least if it goes past, it's going to go into the ground and not into the back of someone's car. That's
Well,
right
if
on.
you miss...
Unless it ricochets.
If you miss it, you
It could
get
potentially
bumped
be.
higher and you can take that shot. I'm going to go ahead and give that a minus 20% chance.
Minus 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be harder to hit. And that's better than... I
Alright. Oh no, that's an 89.
Oh, so 109 with the time.
minus 20.
Yeah,
What is your rifle skill?
70.
70.
Oof.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what happens is...
Yep.
I'm just going to go ahead and have you roll me a luck roll. And then I'm trying to do a cinematic thing. I just want to see how this is going to go.
8%.
Success?
Nice.
Yeah, out of 66.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm going to have you roll a secondary
Luck roll?
roll.
42 out of 66.
Okay, cool.
Also nice.
So what happens is, as you're... First thing you notice is you don't feel as sick. Can you go ahead and give yourself back 2 hit points?
Oh!
As you hit the creature with one of your bullets, you actually put your essence into them.
Oh.
When they hit the target, that essence was released back to you.
Oh! Oh!
So
that's interesting.
So you stop bleeding so much, and the splotches get a little bit less bad.
Yeah.
But this one misses.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. So as you shoot, but you get like Althea hits a slight bump or something. The rifle gets
Swerving the
raised.
fucking tractor.
You.
Did I shoot the muffin?
Better hope not.
What? You
the
rolled like an
muffin.
11 or something?
I rolled an 8
An 8%?
for the first luck roll.
Okay, so here's how it goes. Shoots, and I'm willing to say, even though it should be bulletproof windshield, that it's not.
Yeah, he missed a spot.
Yeah, he missed the spot. And it shoots through as he's raising the muffin. And the bullet explodes all over the side of his face. Then it goes through the back of the car and goes through the windshield of the cop car and then goes like the back of the cop car.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then
That is
the back
amazing.
Skeet's still just
That's
lifting
not
his
good.
fingers.
That's not good.
Skeet's like licking his fingers.
That's not good.
Eating crumbs up.
Bad.
Eating
Really
bugs.
bad.
Really bad.
Really
That is
bad.
very bad.
But you didn't hit anything of import other than the poor muffin. It was keeping Skeet.
And the
going.
cop car.
Car
You just damaged the
Skeet has never looked so traumatized. What was that?
and the
Wait.
cop
Yeah,
car.
but didn't hit the cop.
Never?
Oh, I don't think that's
what?
gonna matter.
But what?
But before the gunshot could potentially have been, oh, that was thunder and lightning or whatever. Now it's definitely a bullet being fired from something.
Yes.
I'm calling in a big favor after this.
Well, this is the point I'm trying to make. Is this?
Yeah.
Might have to up those payments to Officer Ricky's family. Maybe.
Even though Officer Ricky's 5.
My magic is too powerful. That's what it is.
Yeah, it seems like
That means
Yeah.
something.
there's quite some force behind that magic eye bullet.
Yeah.
Okay, but it does mean that you have missed the hound, which means it'll have its full pursuit. But we're going to move on to Amos Milton. I'm assuming that you're going to
Yes.
keep up the helpful, and you're going to roll your strength check to try to keep.
65 out of a 65 base, but even if there was the plus 20, I would have made it. So
Yes.
Yay.
So you are successful, and I haven't rolled anything to. You guys haven't rolled anything to really make that much worse, because it usually depends on now what's coming up.
Don't jinx us.
What?
Say
I'm not
that we
jinxing
haven't
anything. I'm
rolled
just trying to relay to our listeners and watchers exactly the situation that we're all in.
Mm-hmm.
it's going to get rough,
Yeah.
rough and
Well,
tumble when it needs
I'm
to
about
be.
I'm about to tumbleweed around this tractor.
So you're
no.
going to daredevil your way through this.
I mean, is anyone
You should be.
surprised? No. Least of all me.
Did you want
Some help?
with this?
Oh my
Not
god.
every time, but the
Here's-
more you use it,
Here's the
you hit
thing.
certain thresholds.
What's gonna happen to thumbs if I do this again? Oh, the door is open now too.
Yes, but nobody's looking through the door.
Yeah, we're not paying attention to you at
Am
all.
I gonna kill thumbs though?
Then the dog is there too. Peter's there.
Peter.
But you're not sure if it'll. Yeah, you don't know anything about it, but Peter is there. Yeah, and before you roll, I need to know if you want to accept help. You're not really sure how that'll appear, if it'll be the same way. Let's be honest, you don't know what happened the last time.
No, I don't. But
Flip a coin. Flip a coin.
yeah, you know what? Here, I'll flip the coin because my thing is like Peter is here and I don't want to hurt Peter. But if I don't know that I would hurt Peter because I don't actually know what I'm doing,
True.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what side is what?
starburst
Yeah.
means I'm gonna do bad things.
Now, before you roll that,
Or make bad life choices.
Before you roll that, I just want to let you know that you will be rolling the Daredevil check with a penalty die if you don't accept help.
Okay.
Okay.
Starburst.
I mean, if you wanted to be a starburst,
It's not a star.
but I was gonna say, but if you wanted to be a starburst, why don't you just do it then?
I just
Because that's the thing, right? The whole point was because you don't know which one you want to pick. But if you know you want the starburst, just do it. right?
Yeah.
Player knowledge, character knowledge, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 'cause sometimes that's what flipping a coin is all about. It's about judging your own reactions.
Well, I was going to say yes until you mentioned Peter, but then that feels like metagaming if I do that.
Correct.
That's
Do it.
all I need to know.
Yes,
Do
I'm
it.
going to accept help.
You're going to accept help. I want you to put another tick into.
I think I
Golly.
know what the plot of this arc's going to end up being.
You're a bad influence.
I think I don't like metagaming.
I also think
I also
you are a
agree
good
to just
story
start
influence.
listening to.
So,
Plot must go on.
Althea,
Guys, stop being adorable for a second.
you just need. I'll describe this a different way, but you will just need to make a straightforward drive roll with the plus 10% from Peter, the Irish Wolfhound. There is no flash of light
That's good.
or anything, but something really lucky happens for you. You're not really sure, and you're really the only one who you're the only one who really notices this vehicle up ahead anyway. But what happens is it's almost like a baler, and it's on that side of the road. And as you're looking at it, and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to daredevil around it. I really wish that wasn't there." It just veers off the road into the ditch and tips over. But you still need to make the drive check to avoid the back end of it as it just goes off the road.
But what about the driver?
Did you think about that before you accepted help?
No, but I
Okay.
wasn't.
Too late.
What?
Roll. Too late.
You don't know what happened.
If he's a good farmer, he knows how to bail out.
If
the
he's a
tractor.
good farmer, he shouldn't be out at 2 a.m. fucking driving the tractor.
It does make perfect sense for him to do that. Farmers keep weird hours.
Yeah. We got
I need to
Tyrions
roll
now,
my
though.
pursuit
Heck
check.
yeah.
I have a regular success.
So with the 10%, it's a 72 out of 70.
What's your drive skill at?
It's 60 normally.
So you got 70.
And so I have 70. So I have 72 out of 70.
Did you want to burn 2 luck?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So I tipped over a tractor. Got an
Yeah,
extra
you're not
tick
really
here.
sure what
You
happened.
didn't.
And burn.
You're not really sure what happened, but the
be
large
anything.
farming vehicle
It was raining.
just veered off the road, hit the side of the ditch, and then flipped over onto
He
the
got
side.
too much of an early start and fell asleep at the wheel.
I'm going to say he went way too close to the
thinking about
ditch, and it rained so much it washed out.
Okay, well, at least thumbs didn't start screaming
Yes, I'm
again.
sure, when we look at historical accounts of things, it's like, yeah, he did it himself.
we don't know.
It
Who
was
knows?
wet out.
Could be anything.
Yep.
He knew there was a war on.
Oh my god.
No. I'm not saying.
All right, well, small victories.
Yes.
Or a large
so you had
tractor
a success, and I had a success as well. Just a regular success. So it's just loping along as per normal. As you're continuing on, and we already have 2 points successful into the ritual. Speaking parcel tongue, if you will. That is the end of that round. Hopefully everyone's enjoying this little percentage, because I was just going to go one each, but it needs to get to the conclusion because you're mostly staying in this industrial area. And we are heading into,
The final round.
well, no, it's going to continue till it's done, because I just realized that if everything went perfect, it potentially could have.
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
As we're going to start off a new round, but at this point, Althea gets to roll what the percentage is.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's why I was pointing at you, not for anything else.
Oh, I thought you were like...
Oh no, I think you did everything right. It was fine. You're good.
No.
You're just the problem
I
now.
like it. I like it.
problem now. Woo! 94.
We need to stop rolling. Stop rolling high. You and me. God damn. Another cop car shows up, right?
No.
God, that would
because
be
the
fun.
cop car
95 to
was
100.
replaced, because it was replaced with something else.
Yeah.
Add the cop car.
Because you rolled
Like I
exactly
have
94.
each thing, and when each one gets,
Yeah, that's right.
I replace it with something else.
Yeah. You probably had the top five.
God almighty.
So what happens here as you're flying down this long stretch, it seems, not giving too much thought about a farmer, you are a Goodyear after all. You'll just, throw some...
What does that mean?
well, some other people.
Just because I own a giant tire empire does not mean I don't care about the little
You didn't know what your staff names were.
That's why we had to make
Did
you?
yes?
There's
I
a
even
Delilah.
have. I even have. Hang on. Look, 6.5 staff.
Hey, do you believe this bitch?
Fucking rich
That's
people.
gotta be edited out.
No. I keep a remarkable amount of content in.
6.5 staff.
Well, listen, I'm
Wow.
gonna go back to what was it? My Arc 2 comment about charm. Okay.
You don't have it.
Yes.
Yeah, you have credit rating. So here's what happens. Because we're gonna add to this train.
Wreck?
We're gonna add to this train just a little bit more.
Going
And
up.
what it is you've
What?
sort of done a circle through the thing, and you start flying by to pass by the warehouse that's on fire again. And it's fully engulfed. But
Oh, fire truck.
no. What you see,
The stutter.
what you see as you're flying by, and you see a few individuals turning and looking as Birmingham is flying by, followed by the followed by Skeet, followed by the cop car. Now you see a Packard Twin 6 as 3 people jump into it, one hanging out the side with a Tommy gun who went to inspect their warehouse.
Oh.
Shoot out behind the cop.
I'm just getting this like what's
I just
the
want-
aerial view of like the cops show from
Listen,
this?
I just wanted to do a wacky racism. That's what I want. So now
You're getting it. Oh, it's happening.
So now we have more red eyes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's like the Cthulhu car chase version of the cartoon when they're like in one door and out the other. And
Yeah, basically. Not even a little bit. That's exactly what's happening.
Could I go ahead and
God.
have Agatha,
I don't can you?
Amos, both roll me actual spot hidden checks?
34 out of 69.
10%.
Nice.
Right? Is that what? Not, yeah, that's correct.
That's what it is.
Yeah, 10%.
Yeah.
So I read D10s anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, put your ticks in spot hidden, like I said, and if you succeed on those after, then they can go into any skill. But you
No.
both notice something.
Oh god.
Okay.
Can you quickly roll me your investigation skill? Actually, Amos? Actually, before I forget.
Gross. 94 to 70.
94 out of 70.
I'll push it.
Oh.
70 out of 70.
Hey!
I said that confidently, but really on the inside,
Screaming.
my ass are all puckered. I was like,
Yeah, because you would have
oh no!
you would have thought you saw somebody that it wasn't. Really. You know what I mean? Now with the
70% was like, it's just.
Agatha, you're more focused on the hound, so you don't really notice this. But Amos, is you're just holding the book, giving supportive words to Marion. And you look back as you fly by, as a Packard Twin 6 seems to be flying out to the side. But actually, I'm going to say as they're hopping in to come chase you.
Yeah.
Okay? You notice that one of them, who hops into the back seat, seems to be a fairly large fellow. Seems to fit the description of Bug 1, Frank, from the Silver Twilight Lodge. The Frank Hartree,
I tried to
who
shoot
is
him and
the
missed.
leader of the Red Eyes, their surviving thug,
Man,
as he hops
that
into.
miss shot at
Okay.
Frank is worse than the
So,
mistake.
as I'm like, yeah, no, you got this, you got this, you got. Fuck. So look at nothing. I gotta keep reading.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about that later. It's like Frank Hart.
How's everyone liking this?
At this point, I'm just waiting for it to turn into Mario Kart, where I pass the cop, like past the second Packard Twin 6.
Yeah, I got a blue shell in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Throw it at. I'll wear it in front. Never mind. No,
I'm one lap ahead on the rainbow.
Anyone got a banana?
Skeets probably has a banana.
Orange peels?
Yeah.
And because it's also something that's rolled again, something will happen at the end of the round in order to have that opposed pursuit drive check.
Okay.
As Marion, now we're actually going to start off with your turn proper. Everyone seems to like this flow the way I'm doing it.
It's good.
Yeah,
fine.
cool. As we're going to move on to Agatha, actually. No, Marion.
No, it's Marion.
Marion. Who gets to make a ritual check with a bonus die.
Okay.
That is Is that a 0-0 or is that
Yes.
a 0?
It's a 7.
Yes!
Which is an extreme success.
3.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's 3!
Yeah.
And now you are up to 5. And you're fully into the parcel tongue. I speak like this all the time.
She definitely knows where the bibliothèque is.
You holding the book feel the actual energy coming off of Marion. You also notice that Marion's eyes have rolled up and they're white, similar to what you saw in one of
The library, I bet.
the library or the BBR when her and Agatha were doing the thing. But you do realize now that Marion is in control of it.
Yeah, it's discomforting, but I'm just like, I'm used to it. I guess.
Yes.
Well,
Worse that it's happening or that I'm used to it.
you've seen her actual insides when she... The whites of her eyes, not so bad.
That was just rocks. She turned to stone. I didn't see an intestine.
Oh, I thought she was like... Anyway.
Marion, also with hitting the 5-point threshold and with the eyes rolled up in your head, you don't need the book anymore.
So I'll kind of like... when I see what
Marion
Yeah.
turns facing the hound
Oh, shit.
with your arms out, and now it's just magic checks as you have it. She's not even looking at the book.
Okay, so I'll kind of like... Okay, pull up the gun. Sounds good.
Maybe put the book in the front so it doesn't slide around the back.
Well, there's still like a
Lip or something.
Yeah. There's still like
There's
a
a
lift
lift, yeah.
that's up.
I'm gonna... It's not my turn.
Yeah. So that's Marion. So very good. Hard success and extreme success. Wonderful. You do realize that if you're now if you're not spending time, you know what I mean, then it's just going to be the straight rolls for now.
Great.
But with a bonus because now you know it,
Yeah.
right? So now we're going to go on to Agatha.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to shoot at it.
okay, did you want to focus on an area?
No.
Okay, you're just going to shoot
Yep.
its vicinity.
Yep. 19
Damn, girl.
out of 70.
No.
19 out of
so
70. I
hard.
want you to go ahead and roll me damage.
Ah, fuck.
Snake eyes!
Exactly. So, yeah, that's 6.
That's it.
We'll be using that to shoot. Hey, it helped last
It
time.
did, yeah.
It helped this time.
That's a total of 20 damage to the thing.
As it hits sort of along the shoulder, like through here, and it seems to impact. And actually, you see a spray of blue ichor
Okay.
coming.
Watch out, Skeet!
But not enough to,
Burn anything? Good.
as far as you know.
Fuck. Damn it.
But Agatha, yeah, because you hit it, you also get 2 more hit points back.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah. As you start, and now Amos, you also notice as well that Agatha was looking pretty haggard, but seems to be looking not as bad. Maybe you didn't notice as well the bleeding has stopped. There's still trails of it.
Oh, there's still going to be evidence.
Yeah,
that
there's
it
still
happened.
evidence, but doesn't look as bad. You're not really sure what happened. Okay. As we move on, I know I'm going through this a little bit quick, but as we move on to Amos Milton, who now you're free of the book. I'm just going to say as freely, you just wedge it behind one of the benches.
Yeah,
Done.
yeah.
Just wedged.
Yeah.
Safe. Make it safe. Pull up the gun. I'm going to go to the other side of basically the back end of the truck next to Agatha, but like on the other side
Yeah.
of the opening.
Yeah.
Kind of grab onto I'm assuming there's like those handles, right?
There are now.
Okay,
No.
cool.
No, that's perfect.
Perfect. So I grab onto that, and before I even like take a look and shoot, I'll kind of look at Blood McGee over here. Like, you good?
I'm not even going to respond. I'm focusing my next shot.
And then I will.
That's what you hear Agatha say. No, I'm just joking. You know what? You're such good friends now that it's almost that
Like,
friend telepathy.
Friend
The look.
Friend telepathy.
You get the look.
So friend to be?
Friend to be.
And I've seen the bullets do nothing to this thing, right?
You saw the cultists.
Yeah, shooting at it did nothing.
The thugs.
The wannabe cultist.
Taking pot shots in the warehouse, and it seemingly did nothing.
The no-name brand cultists.
Where's Regal?
Regal, as you ask where Regal is, on top, just looking down, perched on top, looking down over it, you make eye contact with
It's almost like he's not there until you remember that he is.
Yeah.
I've been trying to put that
Kind
one
of
down.
fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of like it. Anything you can do about this damn thing?
Anything he wants to do, but
It sort of looks at you with an incredulous raven face.
That's fair.
dude, I'm a raven.
As it looks at you. Would you like it to try to do something, Amos? That's my question.
No, because it means putting it in harm's way.
That's pretty dope.
That's nice of you.
I feel like things get put in its
It's way. Like us.
I am familiar with Regal operating in such a way that it's like it almost as if it's carrying out the will of a nearby sin eater.
Yeah, potentially is a good way to look at it. Although it has listened to Althea before.
Yeah, but that's something different. That's a god intervening. So, not you, the yellow guy, but I mean, we'll see. Champions being what they are. Basically, the force of will that I've got in this particular moment, whether it be conscious or subconscious, is slowing this thing down enough for Marion to dispel it. I don't know what that means.
Yes. Would you like Regal to attempt to slow it down?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. That makes complete sense to me. I would make it a roll on your part.
That makes sense.
Makes it easy. I would call it a power roll. Willpower roll.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me too.
Like I don't know if Regal can help dispel or slow it down.
Yeah. No, you
One or the
power,
other. I don't know
And
what it can do, because obviously if it's better suited at providing Marion with benefits, then I'd rather it do that.
yeah, you don't think it's.
I don't think it did that. Okay. Which makes
Yeah, it's
perfect
just a
sense.
power.
46 out of 80.
Okay, fair enough. So as you say that, Regal releases, even though they're flying down the road, Regal doesn't just go out. Like, it just seems to fly down and around the hound. It just seemed to be clawing with its talons and flying around the general headish area as it's sort of opening up and trying to grab it, but it can't seem to grab. Every time it tries to grab where Regal isn't there anymore.
Nice.
Okay, and it's going to harry it.
Infuse me
And
with confidence.
basically what that's going to do is it's going to affect also
Okay, cool.
its ability to drive auto. Not drive auto, but pursuit.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's like in a let's stay for a Sunday drive.
The car.
We are the bouquets.
Jesus.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
So that is Amos. Then we're going to go, and I'm not going to make all these different rolls, but basically, I'm going to do something for the hound in a second, but it's going to be Skeet, cop car, the red eyes, with their Tommy gun. So now, of course,
Oh no.
there's a Tommy gun. You hear the sounds of a Tommy gun from the outside the window being shot in the vicinity of the cop car. Okay, so I am going to have to take care of that check to see if they can take him.
That
off
might be
the
good for
road
us.
this turn. Okay. So whoever's driving that cop car is a boss.
I want to know who this character is now.
Is a boss.
What's his name?
What?
What's his name?
Actually, I do have
Officer.
it in my
What's
notes.
his name?
I believe it was Officer Alec. Correct me if I'm wrong.
There was an Alec here.
There was a cop. That's who I'm going to go. This is a while ago, but the guy who took you out to Heinrich's house to stop Caputo.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that was
Alec, yeah.
Yeah. So that's who it's going to be.
Awesome.
Thanks for that question, even though you weren't expecting an answer.
Well done, GM.
I actually was expecting the answer because I've done that to DMs before and they always have an answer and it's entertaining to me.
Yeah. So yeah, you're like, oh, that guy's a boss. Alec, you still you know.
Wait a second.
I know that guy's driving from anywhere.
Swerving,
with
you actually
Chad.
even see a hand just come out. Okay. bang, 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 and shoots up and knock off one of the side mirrors of the
Nice.
as it skids slightly.
An absolute Giga Chad.
But of course, at the end of this round, we're going to deal with the drive check. And what the drive check is for, actually, because of that re-roll, because you hit the same point, I added in the Piker Twin Six Thugs. But also, what happens is a bolt of lightning comes down and just hits on the road around 20.
What are the chances of that happening? As
Pretty
many
slim.
chances of what this convoy happening.
Yep.
What's the chances of that happening? How dare you ask that question?
How insulting.
All right.
Marion might have another duplicate.
It's
At
true.
your time.
Did you just say duplicate?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Yes. Basically, it's going to come down to now
Okay.
making your drive auto roll.
Okay.
It is at a minus 20% because of the bolt of lightning.
Okay, so with the plus 10 and minus 20, it's a 50 now. Because it's normally 60.
Yeah.
I have a plus 10.
Yeah.
And now minus 20.
So it's 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I have to roll my pursuit roll, which has been affected by being shot and also the raid.
Oh, funny guess. Nevermore.
3%.
Oh!
3%. Just as you somehow, with some otherworldly reflexes and perception, it's almost like the bolt is moving in slow motion as it's coming down.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to get us copyrighted.
And you swerve a little bit around just before it hits. Only you'd be able to do this. Don't know why, but only you'd be able to do this. As you swerve around, as now it's in full view of the hound. As the bolt almost hits the hound. As you're running along, you almost tried to use it as a weapon, if you will. I know your characters have been through some stuff.
I feel like these dice blessed me because I went to use the pink ones and I was like, no, I'll stick with the blue.
With that, it's going to be a penalty die on his next.
Whoa.
So you are definitely managing to slow it down. And yes, for people who are really aware of how powerful hounds or tinkolos can be, I just wanted to do a fun chase thing. And I think this is the best way to do it. Like, you would have eaten them all already. That's okay. And in another universe, it did.
Yep.
So,
Yep. There is a world in which we failed rolls.
There's a world in which we drowned probably back in Skull's Gullet.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
At least 3.
At least.
what if episodes? Cool. I'm going to move now to the start of the next round, and we're going to move on to Agatha,
Now I'm
who
probably.
is going to, because for the roll, just for the roll of what happens.
That is a 58.
A 58 is interesting, as you come across a steep hill, if you will. A steeper hill. Which, being in a Birmingham, is going to slow you down.
We'll just throw it into reverse.
I'm just saying that these are the... How does everyone like my random charts?
I like it.
This is good. This is fun. No, I do the
It'd be
same
like
thing.
being stuck
Yeah.
behind a semi
Yeah,
with
yeah,
its
yeah.
hazards on.
Because I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But there is a steep hill, and you know, oh my. Now, it's basically the steep hill, but you can go down into some fields, because it rises up in this area, but
Fields.
you have to go across fields and go for a while before you connect up to the road. Or you're going to be slowed down, which gives the hound
Yeah, like
a
if I-
chance.
At this point, I feel like if I did that, I'd just add like a haunted scarecrow to the back of the convoy or something. You know,
You might.
I might.
At this point,
Turnip head from...
All right,
Pumpkinhead.
I'm just gonna think.
Hello,
about-
Gar.
That's not turnip head, is it? It's a pumpkin.
Well, Turnip head is from Howl's Moving Castle. He just follows her everywhere.
I'm just gonna get some time and thought to secret option number 3 and get back to you.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Now we're going to start off the round proper, as there's a steep hill, and we're going to start off with Marion.
Do I still get the bonus?
You do not get that bone. What was the bonus? It was a bonus die?
Yeah.
No, now you get plus 20% because you
Okay.
know it in your head. So it's not as good,
No.
but
But still good.
it's still good.
It's fine. It's a 4%. It's another extreme.
Oh my god.
Guy.
Nice.
That's 8.
Wow.
Guy.
You can feel the ritual reaching its culmination.
I like these tiny dice.
They're so
Very close. You're very close.
They're happy to be chosen.
Hard success, extreme success, extreme
Right?
success.
Oh my gosh.
Well done. Yeah. So Parcel Tongue doing your thing.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by crazy.
As
You
we're
bleed
going-
out of your eyes. She's talking like a snake. There's white light shining out of the front.
Agatha.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Peter's not crazy.
Peter's
I'm gonna
fantastic.
shoot it again.
Oh yes, I know it seems like we're doing a lot of the same
Yeah.
things, but each thing you do helps the outcome.
Yes.
Bro.
19 out of 70.
Bro.
Damage.
I'm still gonna use this, but I'm gonna change this out. If I roll snake eyes again, though, I'm going to cry. That is 11 plus 15.
15 points of damage
Yeah.
as you shoot through it again. Now, I know you are hurting it,
Okay.
but
So,
just so you're aware, as you're shooting it, you realize that even with the bullets that can hurt it, you don't think they have the capability to kill it.
okay.
It's more of a nuisance to it, which is more than your bullets regular,
Yeah.
right? So this is you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it does hit into the center of. I'm gonna say it hits, because it's really 4 flaps
Yeah.
to the face. It hits one and sort of not blows it off, and this piece of it flies off and hits the road and then gets ran over by the Packard, then the cop car. And
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Pancake.
2 hit points back.
Fantastic.
You're just 2 away now, correct?
Yes.
Perfect.
Get away from health.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Got everything worked out here. I got a weird pile of notes wrote down. So we're just going to quickly move on to now Amos. Now, Regal seems to be flying around, creating as much of a nuisance as possible. Is there anything else you would like to do? I know it's not really much you can do.
Not really. Yeah, whatever, helps out.
Can you roll me a luck roll?
23 out of 64.
Okay, go ahead. So a bad thing that could have happened didn't happen.
Oh, good. Good. I mean, he's still distracting the thing. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything that you could maybe throw from the back of the van?
Don't throw the book.
Don't throw.
Bullets, but that doesn't do nothing. I'm gonna move over to behind Agatha, and seeing that she's got 2 hands on the gun, I'm actually gonna grab onto the belt of her pants, and I'm gonna hold on to the truck
I got
just in
an
case. Just in case.
So then,
That's what I'm gonna do.
One.
Agatha,
Yeah.
you realize this and you lean out.
Yes!
You're being held.
Yes!
You were spending time.
That works. That works.
You were
Okay,
spending
cool.
time trying to keep yourself steady, and now you're just leaning out the back.
Fucking
with
yes.
Amos holding on to the belt and holding on.
Cool.
So
Sweet.
Makes sense.
Love it. Yeah,
Makes sense.
absolutely. Okay, that's all I'll do.
I'm in. It's
Sure.
fantastic.
So that is Amos. As now we're going to come all the way back to Althea once again. Oh, once again now I also need to roll. They're trying to run the cop off the road, right? So I'm just going to roll that now. Oh, he's still bossing it out.
Oh, they see thumbs in the passenger seat and they think, oh, this must be.
Can actually you haven't rolled something in a who hasn't rolled something in a while? No, everyone's been rolling.
Oh, yeah, I've been
Yeah,
auto.
your turn.
Yeah, we're all-
I'm just gonna go to actually Althea. Can you roll me a luck roll? But don't roll a luck roll for your character. I want you to denote high good or high bad.
That was a look.
Well, not really bad.
yes.
It's more like high because he's already been bots. It's high. One's like high good or high bad, but it's really high good or.
Do I want high
it
or low?
doesn't happen.
Do I want high or low? Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with... Okay, wait, is this high or low something happens? Or...
Okay, so high good or high the good thing doesn't happen. Not necessarily bad. It's just like a little added thing that may happen.
We're just gonna go the Cthulhu route and low good, high bad.
Okay, so low good.
Low good.
So 1 to a 50 is what you're looking for.
No, 72.
Okay. So what happens is you see the gun coming out of the cop car and just shoot at it, but it doesn't seem to affect.
Okay.
But I mean, he's not ran off the road.
Yeah.
But I mean, something else could have happened. So now we're very simply, as you hit the steep hill. Now the hound is not. The hound and the other vehicles are not slowed down by the steep hill.
No, the
because of what they
Birmingham
are.
would be.
So
Okay.
we're going now. I have a penalty die
Yeah.
because of Regal. Okay, and I also have the 15 damage that came from Agatha.
Nicely
So
done.
now you also get a penalty die
Yeah.
because it's not about staying on the road now. It's about I need to
Maintaining speed.
contest it. I need some kind of
Maintaining
contest.
speed.
Yeah,
Okay, so you said I'm going up the hill, and then
and she's just slowing down.
yeah, and on one side there's like farmland kind of thing that I can.
Well,
turn
really,
into.
both sides are
Both
sort of
sides? Okay.
farmland, but and there's just a road that's going over this hump. My humps, my rotating humps.
Okay, just out of curiosity, what would it require before I start getting up this hill and really starting to
Yes.
lose my momentum? What kind of check would it take for me to catch everyone in this convoy by surprise and just do a total 180 and start going back down the hill and back the other way?
You want to do a Yui,
Yes.
full speed in the Birmingham.
Yes.
That's
That secret option number 3.
okay.
Out of curiosity, what kind of check?
All the damn.
Like, would it be like a hard drive auto? I already have a penalty die.
No, the penalty die was because of how slow you were going to be going up the hill in comparison.
Oh.
So it wouldn't be a penalty die.
Okay.
But to do it effectively in one round would be a hard drive auto check.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yes.
That makes sense. Well, now you
Now I'm wildly grateful
No.
that I grabbed your belt.
yeah. Now
I'm also
you have your drive auto, and
smart.
then
fuck out of the thing like a
you
dog.
have your drive auto, and then you add the 10%
Okay.
from here.
So that would
You don't
be-
have. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that would make it a 40.
You have a it would be a 40, and I've got a penalty dies and.
Minus 15.
Screw it. Worst thing happens is I end up in the farmland trying to do a U-turn.
Well,
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
the
worst
worst.
thing,
not the
Worst thing.
Not
but,
the worst thing.
but I'm
It's one of the
the
many
eternal
worst
optimist that this is
All right,
going
Machete.
to work out.
things.
Machete.
Does anybody have any dynamite?
Remember I always said, we're just hanging out the back of the truck. Remember I always said that I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Now,
Say it again.
I don't want you. I want you to roll, and
Say
I
it.
don't want you to say what you rolled.
Okay.
Okay.
Before I do this, I'm going to yell, definitely brace! Not just brace, definitely
You're
brace!
already braced, and you are just standing there doing the thing.
Oh yeah, she's
You
distracted.
don't really hear it.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not paying attention
Yeah,
to not paying attention to any of that.
Okay.
What did you get? Ah.
Thank you for listening to The Call. Our next episode will air Tuesday, October 1st, with Spacers, our sci-fi podcast's next episode Tuesday, September 24th. Both shows will air at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on YouTube with a live chat premiere before going up on all of our audio services 1 hour later. For our Ko-fi subscribers, our next Fireside Chat will be Thursday, September 12th. As usual, we'll thank all of our donators over on Ko-fi, including Noah, 3 Slugs in a Trenchcoat, Ed, Lore, Rosa, Tyler, The Weejay, James, Matt, Calgill, Blizzard Warning, Sydney, Baba Yaga, Preston, TJ, Alec, No Demons Allowed, Autumn, and Roland Arts. Your players for tonight were Elizabeth Wells, Jessica Coles, Lindsay Delansky, and Zach Barrett. Your GM or keeper was Derek Snow. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.